Peoples, I just shoot an 11 minutes of video, and then looked over it and realized it was utter crap. That's what happens when you have ADHD and you film videos. You're all over the place. So, here I'm going to be a little more organized and reshoot the video. Okay. Anyways, I went to a garage sale and purchased some items, and I'll show you them now. This is a 6-volt electric bell. I'm not gonna run this because it's probably really freaking loud. Haven't tried it. Probably should go somewhere and try it just for funsies. And I also got a sledgehammer head and I don't even know what this tool is. Looks kind of like an axe on one side and like a hoe on the other. Leave in the comments what it is. And a ton of chain. This is about 30 feet of just miscellaneous chain. There's one 15-foot section of this small stuff, and then a ton of little chunks of various sizes. I got all 4 of these items. Well, I guess it's a ton of different chunks of chain, but essentially 4 items for 15 bucks. So, pretty good deal for around this area. And I'll show you more soon. Continuing, I wanted to show you the progress on the living room. Up here will be blacked out. Working on slowing down my video work. So yeah, I mixed up a ton of random paints I had on hand with that cheap white paint, so I ended up with this color that's more green, but it looks very blue on video. And I'm gonna paint this all white once I finish and do a couple, maybe one more coat on some areas of this blue. I also need to save enough, which I'm really low on it, to be able to, sorry for the sound of dog feet on a tarp. I'm gonna coat this back area in plywood and then do the same paint job. So crap, hopefully I have enough paint for that. I guess I should just touch up that little area and then save the rest for plywood, that fresh plywood. In the hallway, I was originally going to use that same color, but I didn't make enough of it. So I'm going to need to mix up some more crazy paint colors. And because I need to also build the things that bring it from 8 feet to the 12 feet up there. Because this is the hallway that makes you feel shorter and stretches. You can see I already painted the lower white half of it. Yeah. Now, off to the child's room. Man, this room's big, hard to get in frame. But, up there is my little tree hole I documented earlier. Still need to build the little thing with the notch in it to put up there. Oh, this happens to be here. Might as well do some marketing. I have a friend over at what was formerly 1031 store, that's what it says on here, now Fog It Up. He makes amazing smelling and functional fog juice, and this is some spray scent from him. I'm about to order a ton of stuff from him. Yeah, really great guy. Not to be rude to Tater, but they're both awesome. Just the fog juice guys are always pretty cool. And, sorry, whoa, way out of focus there. The hallway, you know, worked around the tree. Awesome. Floor. There was a gap here because those panels are at an angle. Sorry about the sun. I'll shield you from it. So, just covered that up with one of these. We created these things that are, just like random pieces of plywood put together to create 4-foot by 8-foot chunks from random pieces of plywood from past years. And they don't have any framing or anything, but we just use them for things like that where they don't need framing. Oh crap. Landmine. Whoa. Sorry for the crazy sound effects. Anyways, to continue, here is the dentist office. Man, seeing the screen is hard, so sorry if there's a lot of glare. Can't really tell what I'm filming. Spray paint aging and washes. Didn't have any black paint, so that's what I'm doing. And testing out some different blood techniques. A lot of this is just red spray paint without the little nozzle, so you get the crazy drips. And some of this I was trying mixing red tint with, I didn't have real red tint, so I just like sprayed red spray paint into a cup and mixed it with clear gloss to try to get a good effect. And it didn't really want to mix, but for the few parts that were pretty well mixed, I got a pretty good effect. Not as good as PermaBlood, but I have issues with PermaBlood because it's not UV resistant at all. But we'll talk about that later. If you guys know of a glossy permanent fake blood that is UV resistant, please, please, please comment, tell me, because I've been on the search and I don't want to have to invest $100 trying all the different glossy fake bloods now that they have. But yeah, here we're gonna have a slide panel with either slats or brick behind it. Looks like a hole in the wall. Yeah, we went a little crazy with this mold work, but there'll be pipes and so little lighting in here that I think it'll look really good. Here's some more of that blood with the gloss. The glossiness doesn't really pick up though. I'm trying to focus, sorry here. A little, not perfect, but for this scene it's okay. And this is some paint that I really shouldn't be using, oil-based paint. Just splattered around. I love its glossy look. It's still not entirely dry. That's just insane. Yeah, I splattered it everywhere and used it for a lot of the aging just because I can get it really cheap and in pretty cool colors usually. And there was just a area taken out of this piece of wood, so I aged it a bit. This seems a little questionable, but this will of course be painted white and we can age it and stuff. And in terms of like the layout of this room, we're gonna have a couple feet out from the entrance, we'll have a front desk, and then you'll walk around. Hey doggy, good dog. We'll walk around that front desk, and there'll be a dentist chair here, and probably a dentist chair over there, and emergency exit out into this lovely park. And you'll actually, unless it's emergency exit, through here into the tunnel of doorways that get progressively smaller. You can look at pictures of that in my plans video. I just stole it from another look want, but okay, now we're into the crazy ratchet carnival area. Very questionable carnival. Anyways, I'm gonna step back and up so you can get a. We just graffitied all these walls and didn't even base coat them or anything, but they look really good. I'm trying to focus. It's hard to see that one, but covered in random stuff like Ginger's Have Souls and clowns and skull clowns, and I like that eye and stuff, you know, just to give it kind of a like bad area look, like they're having a carnival and just kind of throwing it together in the middle of like this industrial area, because I didn't really want to like just blend it in with like camo netting or any of that, because camo netting is pricey and a little bit flammable unless you pay even more for non-flammable kind. Corn dog stand, top notch. Yeah, there is the high striker that I was originally going to use the bell for, but the head's just a little bit too like there's not enough room for the. We were going to use this as the nose, so there's not enough room. We'll either put a fake bell on there, or we'll add a bow tie and have the bell be like the center area of the bow tie and just cover up that so close section. But I'm kind of tempted just to get another fake bell because it's so well aged and I don't really want to build a bow tie. Anyways, so people are gonna walk out from over here where the last of our panels remain. There's gonna be a room of doors that once you exit from the hallway of doorways, there'll be a room of doors, and each will kind of be themed to kind of represent different possible nightmares that could be. But the only door that will open will be a door with polka dots, kind of representing the clowns. And once you go through there, you'll walk down along here, past all this graffiti and stuff, and kind of industrialness, past the corn dog stand, up through the clown mouth, and into the tent that will be covered with the parachute I showed you guys earlier. Still yet to put that out and really try it out. But and then once you enter the tent, you'll walk kind of around the perimeter, and some kind of show or something will be going on in the center. I was thinking about either doing like a stage and having like a juggler, or originally I was gonna have a stage and then have it so somebody could be underneath and scare people, but that's not gonna work because I had to shrink down the tent because I couldn't get a big enough parachute. So yeah, I'll figure something out, or I might do one of those things where they spin you and they throw knives at you. So have somebody, a fake person of course, because they have to do it all night, spinning on a wheel and stuff. Just, I think that'd be pretty cool. And then you walk around and there'll be bleachers on the side, and there'll probably be a couple people acting like props sitting in the bleachers. I like to have a little bit of extra little scare spots for if we have those actors, because on Halloween and stuff we have a lot of actors that are like, ooh, I want to act, and I usually have to turn a couple down just because we don't have enough positions or costumes. Really cool clown over there. ADHD is a lot of fun. Anyways, then as you guys know, if you watch the plans video, you'll exit into what is of course the smaller scaled version of the child's room, because your nightmare's over. It'll be pitch black and the lights will flash on, and there'll be something about how it was only a dream. I'll probably just program that on a peekaboo. I have a kid who's working on a DMX controller. It's like a computer that will control the whole thing. Who knows if that'll get done. And you can see how this piece of plywood is painted white. I'm not going to take the time to pry it out right now. Should have taken a picture of it earlier. But so far we have done all the, you can see a little bit of letters. We've created, working on the sign for the front, so you know there is a haunted house. And we've done the lettering. We need to, we didn't have black paint, so we're going to paint black around the white. Definitely not the easiest way to go about it, but we try to get done what we can in advance, and that's what happens. And I don't want to have a white sign with black lettering. That won't look good. My friend Kai's been working on some graphics, so I'll try to use those as the intro. If the intro is different, then that'll be them, or I might just throw them in somewhere else. Not really sure yet. Here's some plywood I got. Got these 3 for free, and these are the first 2 sheets of plywood I've bought this year. Considering I've gotten like at least 15 sheets, it's pretty good. Probably more than 15 sheets, you know. So, yeah, I usually just get this messed up wood or like cover sheets and stuff from my friends at the lumberyard. I filmed this earlier in the failed video, but I'll show you guys this. This is the sledgehammer, the crazy cartoony sledgehammer for the High Striker. You guys have seen that. Sorry about the finger. It was originally, you can kind of see the underneath because I dry brushed it. The silver, it was originally painted like real sledgehammer, and that was like wood grained, but I wanted to more clown it up. If I were to do this again, I'd definitely make it have a bigger handle and stuff. I guess I could still modify that and do like a PVC center and a pool noodle outside, and then I could carve it. But definitely not doing that this year. But yeah, we made this last year for our farm theme, and we went to a street fair to promote with it, and it got some pretty good reviews. People really liked it, and it's a little bit heavy just because it's like we coated the whole thing in caulk just to kind of smooth it out, so that yeah, added some weight to it, probably a whole tube of caulk. But you know, it's foam, it's still way lighter than the real thing, which would not be this large or cartoony. Fritzy, stop eating wood chips. So you know it's a drought in California. So Fritz the dog, used to eat grass. So that was a long time ago. We tore all the grass out. Then he would eat dirt when we just had dirt. So when we installed wood chips, now he just eats the wood chips. Yeah. This dog's kind of insane. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a lot of fun on your haunts. I am on mine. Dealing with the city, you know, starting to come up. Certain things I can't really talk about right now, but yeah, you know, when you do something this big, you're sure to upset a couple of people, and that happened, and then, you know, you deal with it. But I'm hoping I don't have to get $461 permits. Cross my fingers. Cross your fingers, peoples. Anyways, hope you're enjoying my video series. Building this crazy big haunt has been a lot of fun. Tell me what you guys are up to. And I'll put up another video soon.